everyone, welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with another Rumour Has It video where we talk about players linked to Newcastle United. The transfer window isn't open yet, but doesn't stop us being linked to loads of players, and we've been linked to another young player here. So we're going to get stuck right into this in a second. Just before we do a little bit of housekeeping, if you haven't already, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We'd love you to come on board with us. We're over 2,000 subscribers now. I think we're on about 2,032, I believe we are. So thank you so much to everyone who smashed that button. If you haven't already, please consider doing it. All free content from us. We don't charge anybody. It's difficult times for people. We're not trying to make any money off the back of this. So yeah, just smash that button and come and join us for the weekly podcast, which might slightly be different over the coming World Cup. But we'll be back with Evermore this week. So make sure you tune in for that Wednesday live at 7. And there'll be loads of pop-up videos just like this. So let's get stuck in then to the latest player who's been linked to Newcastle United in our Rumour Has It series. And it's a young midfielder in this instance. And I love the fact we're being linked to these brilliant young players all around the world. This is the lad we're talking about now, who's just got an amazing name. I think I spoke about this before. Maximo Perrone. Sounds like a cracking night out as well, doesn't it? But Maximo Perrone is a 19-year-old Argentinian midfielder. What type of midfielder is he? You can see Mark's highlighted there. So his style of play, he's a deep line playmaker, dictates the tempo, and he's aware of his surroundings. I watched a bit of this lad. Granted, just on the clip reels, really, about what he's all about. But he just looks a class player. You know, he's really comfortable on the ball. He's got great positional sense. He's quick. He's got a smart head on him. He's got vision as well. He can turn on the sixpence. He can find a pass outside of the foot, inside of the foot. Really strong tackler as well, and he can get forward. He can score goals as well. So this is a hell of a prospect here again that we're looking at as a football club. You can see there, just looking at some of his key skills, as Mark's highlighted. You've got passing, vision, ball control, and versatility as well. So you can play across in different positions. You can see his heat map there. He's everywhere on the football pitch, which is exactly the kind of player we want, coming through the ranks of our youth academy. We've already secured the legs of Grand Qual. So add this lad to the mix as well would be absolutely fantastic. We'd be linked to some cracking Brazilian players as well. So it tells me our scouting network now is spread far and wide to just get a hold of these guys. But you can see there in terms of his games, this season versus last season. So you can see he's got 15 games there, 979 minutes, 2 goals, 10 shots, 3 on target, no assists, 698 passes, 87.9% pass completion, 5 key passes, really important, 31 tackles and 22 interceptions. So you can see what the lad's all about versus where he was the year before. You can see he's improving there kind of as he's going through his career. But yeah, he looks an absolutely smashing player, and it really, to me, just further cements that the club is looking not just for the now, but looking for the future as well. If anyone's heard of Maximo Perrone, please jump in the comments below and let us know what you guys think about being linked to this lad. But as the story goes, just looking at the news article here, so the story goes is that Newcastle are reportedly preparing an offer to sign the lad from Velez or Velez Sarsfield to name their full name there. So apparently the fee, I believe, is round about 10 million euro, which is 8.7 million pounds. So unbelievable piece of business if we can actually get this done, because the lad is brilliant. He's an absolutely smashing player, a really talented player. Looks like another one of those brilliant South American midfielders, a bit like a Bruno Guimaraes kind of mold as well, really. So if we can get him at such a young age, and bring him up through the ranks of our development squad, and potentially could be pushing into the first team in the next kind of 3, 4, 5 years maybe, we've got a ready-made kind of replacement for some of these players that are on the wrong side of 30. So it's really smart business by the club. I'd be really excited to see if this comes off as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on this one as it goes along. But it has been reported in numerous outlets that we could be looking to get this lad signed up in the January transfer window. I'm not sure what we would do, whether we would actually bring him into the development squad, or whether we'd send him back on loan to his native Velez and just watch his further development, which is what a lot of the big teams in Europe do. I mentioned this before, and Newcastle United are one of those teams now as well. We are looking to sign players like this, exciting young players. So it's really, really interesting and exciting to see how the club is changing direction, shifting direction. From losing the likes of Lee Clark's son, Bobby Clark, which I'm devastated we lost him before this lot came in. It would have been absolutely superb if the new owners had come in before Bobby Clark had gone, because he's a hell of a player. And obviously we missed out on that. So we're making sure that we're not doing that again. So we mentioned there'll be loads of players we're going to be linked to, over the summer. There is a little bit of word as well that we might be interested in signing Atletico Madrid's Yannick Carrasco, one of Kieran Trippier's ex-Atletico teammates, left back, very exciting player, skillful, very good on the ball, can beat a man, way more attacking than anything we've got in terms of an all-out left back, can attack, can defend, can do it all really up and down that line. He's got a buyout clause of 60 million euro. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with that one, because the left back position is definitely one I think Eddie Howe could do with addressing in the next transfer window or two. Dan Burn's done a cracking job there. You know, Matty Target's a solid player, but I think we're looking for some little bit more at left back. So that's definitely one we'll be keeping an eye on. If the rumours grow with that, we'll probably jump on and do another rumour hazard and go through his stats, and Mark will fire up the stat computer and we'll see how he looks and everything else as well there. So this is Chris done with another rumour hazard. As I mentioned at the start, if you haven't, please consider smashing that like and subscribe button. We'd love you to come on board and join the Evermore community. We've got a cracking little community there. You know, especially in the live shows, everyone has a real good crack with each other as well as listening to us talk about football. So smash the button, come and join us, help us get pushed to that next milestone, which is 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully we'll get there soon enough. We're going to be back with what's going on tonight at 10 o'clock with me and Mark, so make sure you tune in live for that and get involved in the comments. And then we'll be back for our last Evermore this Wednesday at 7 p.m. I say last Evermore for the traditional season, but we'll be doing some World Cup banter as that tournament progresses. So let's keep supporting that team, McCoy United, and we'll catch you later. Cheers, bye.